morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I had to think about it. It's Tuesday, right? Right? Yes. It is Tuesday, right? Yeah. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Oh my goodness. Let me cut this off here. Happy Tuesday. I know I'm a little bit late getting on here this morning, but you know, things happen. It's just the way it is sometimes. But here I am. We are on day 90, y'all. Day 90. One more sip of my coffee here. Okay. Day 90. We are this 10 days, 10 devotionals. I shouldn't say 10 days. 10 devotions left of this awesome devotional book, 100 Days to Brave by Annie F. Downs. If you don't have it, get it. Just look it up. You can get it off Amazon. You can look up your local Christian bookstore, Lifeway, any of those. Just look it up. Order you this book. It is so good. I've gone through the whole thing with you guys, the whole thing, but I know the majority of it, a lot of that was on my old Facebook account that is no longer there. So, anyways, if you've missed it, man, get it and read it. Go through it yourself. It's so good. But anyway, today we are on day 90. We are on day 90, and the key scripture today is Galatians 5:13, and it says, "My friends, you were chosen to be free." Something to get excited about already this morning, right? You were chosen to be free. So don't use your freedom as an excuse to do anything you want. Oh, listen. Use it as an opportunity to serve each other with love. I love this so much. It's like, man, you were chosen to be free, but look, be careful. Don't use it as an excuse just to do whatever you want to do. Use this as an opportunity. Use it as an opportunity to serve each other with love. With love. So if you're watching me live, give me a #1. If you're watching the replay, give me a #2. We're going to get going here. The title is Your Home. Your Home. All right, so she says, the longer I live, the more I'm figuring out that courage often looks like sacrifice and service. Now, I know some of y'all are just going to hop right off because you just don't want no part of sacrifice or service because it sounds like a negative word to you. It sounds like it's something that maybe it's not. It's just, maybe it's not a good thing, you know, because you've just related that to things that are just not good. But let me change this for you today. Don't be afraid of sacrifice and service. Man, the greatest blessings come from sacrifice and service, guys. So don't get it twisted this morning. Listen, don't let the enemy steal this blessing from you, okay? So she says, in the places where you find the most comfort, you have to have a little extra something to give there. Home is where we rest, right? Home is where we rest. Home is where we find peace. So to give from there, to sacrifice in that place, is to sacrifice deeply. I think it's brave. I didn't have a place to live when I moved back to Nashville from Scotland. All my belongings were in a storage unit somewhere in West Nashville, and I no longer had an address. It was Thanksgiving, and I planned to find something around Christmas. Before leaving Nashville the previous summer, I had joked with my friends Luke and Heather about moving in with them when I got back. Sometime in the fall, Luke Skyped me and said the joke was an actual offer. I was welcome to stay with them for a couple of weeks while trying to find a place. I interrupted their lives. I added an entire human to their 2-human household. I needed a key, a bed, a bathroom, and the internet. Coming home after being overseas for 6 months, I was worried about reverse culture shock. It's a real thing, y'all. Being surrounded by a foreign culture, attempting to make it your own, and then coming back home, it can cause a normally sane person to lose it a little bit. And I'm not normally sane, so you've got to factor that in too. But living with Luke and Heather was the most comfortable, warmest, friendliest environment. We decorated the Christmas tree, dressed in sweats to the movies, and walked to dinner at Edley's, the new barbecue restaurant in the neighborhood. In fact, another friend, Adam, came to live with us too, so we became a little family of 4 that holiday season. I think Luke and Heather's sacrifice rescued me from the pain of readjusting to Nashville and America. I truly do. New Year's Day came and I still hadn't found a place to live. Weeks had accidentally turned into months, and it wasn't until mid-February that I was packing my things and moving to a house just down the street. Luke and Heather never complained. We talked about it openly and honestly multiple times, but they just kept giving their space, their time, their money, their hearts. It's brave to let a person live in your house who isn't your family. It is. How can you be brave in your home with the people you live with? Think about that. How can you be brave in your home with the people you live with? Will you invite someone to stay with you for a while? Are you brave enough to be kind to your spouse? Can you unload the dishwasher first? Can you always take the trash out, even if someone else should be doing it? What does it look like to serve and be brave in your home? In your home. Are you brave enough to find your place? Even if your place is right here. Even if your place is in your home. Can you be brave in your home? Can you find your place in your home? Man, I love this so much because I've said this before. Sometimes we think everything's got to be outside of our home. All the ministry, all the stuff, and all the things for God happens outside of our home. But guys, it really starts right here in the home. That's where it always meant to be and start right here in the home. What are we doing right here in the home? Because man, when we do those things inside the home, they'll start bubbling outside of the home, right? And we'll do the things, and God will lead us and grow us. But I think sometimes He's wanting to take us right back to where we live, right here to the heart of the matter, right here to the basics, right where you live, where you're comfortable. And He said, I want you to serve right here in your home. I want you to love right here from your home. We've talked about how we can invite people into our home for dinner, for lunch, for just to hang out, just to be with other people, and to open our home up to others to come and just hang out with us for a while so we can serve them and love them and, man, spend time with them, right? But what if God does ask you to allow someone to live with you for a while? And I know for me and my family, we barged in on my parents. We're family, but we still invaded their space for 8 months while our house was being built. I mean, 8 long months. We were shoved. And I am so thankful that we had a place to stay. And I'm thankful that my parents opened up their home so we didn't have to go pay for somewhere to stay, right? They allowed us to come and just have our stuff everywhere. And it was a mess for 8 months, us just crammed in there, 4 extra people to their 2, right? And we were shoved in there. And man, what a crazy time, but I'm thankful for it. But what if you're in your home and God asks you to allow someone who's not your family to move in and stay with you? That's brave, guys. That's brave. And speaking from experience, and I'm not, it's a difficult thing. It's a difficult, for some people it's very easy. I've kind of mentioned this a little bit before. Love having Maggie here with us. And yeah, some of y'all know our story and some of you don't. That Maggie come to live with us April of 2020. And she's not our family. but she feels like family. She is our family now. We claim her as our family now, but she is not blood kin to us. But she is a sister in Christ. She is my daughter in the Lord, and we just welcomed her in and gave her a place to stay in. That God just worked out all the details, and it's an adjustment. It's an adjustment for her living with people that she's never lived with before. We knew each other from church, right? And she's young, and she's just, she come in at 19 years old and come right into our family and our dynamics, and then we had to adjust to her being with us, because like this says, it's your peace, it's your safe place. It's one thing to have somebody over for dinner and then tell them goodbye, have a good night at the end of the night, and shut the door, and then you have your time and you go to bed, right? It's another to have somebody with you 24/7 that's always there, and their stuff's here, and they're with you all the time. Man, sometimes God asks us to do something like that you don't think that you can do. That maybe you feel like, man, I don't know that I can do that. I had those same thoughts and feelings, guys. I don't know that I can do that, God. I don't know that I can just have someone else live with me. That's a lot. And we did it because God said, you're doing it. And so we did. And guys, it's been such a blessing. It's not always been easy. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you like it's just been roses and just eating pie every day. It's been a journey, but man, God is blessed, and God has we just pour out the love, and we are learning each other, and it's a journey we'll never forget. I tell you that. So be brave. Man, be brave today. The challenge says, thank God for your home. Do you thank God for the roof over your head? How often do we do that? Do we forget to be thankful for all the things? I say it's a small thing. It's really not a small thing. It's really a big thing to have a home. And I'm so thankful for my home. I hope you're thankful for your home too. Be thankful for your home, the place you live. No matter where it is. When I was living with my mama, I'm so thankful for her home, being my home for 8 months. So thankful, so thankful. It says, and she says, and ask him how you can be brave with your house. How can you be brave with your home? Man, I don't know who I'm speaking to. I don't know if someone's listening that this is about to happen. Maybe you've walked these shoes before, and you've had somebody live with you before. Maybe God is about to present this opportunity to you. Maybe it has been presented to you, and you're struggling with what to do. Listen to God. Listen to him. Am I saying you're supposed to just open up your door to every person that comes your way? I'm not God. I can't tell you what to do. I can't say yes or no to whoever. This is your relationship with God. This is you listening to the Lord and that nudge in your heart of what you know you're supposed to do. So listen. Be sensitive to the Spirit of God. This is where it's so important to have a relationship with the Father. It's so important to have a relationship and not religion, not going to church or just doing things out of religion and method of just, this is just what we do. It's just a cycle, right? But there's no real relationship. You have to have a real relationship for things like this, guys. We have to talk to God. We have to read his word. We have to know his heart. And we have to be sensitive to him to know when to, hey, the door's open here, it's closed here. Go here, do this, right? I've talked about this so many times. But it's so important to be in tune to God's voice and his Spirit and his moving in us and what we should do and all those things. So listen to him and follow him. Be brave with your home. Serve in your home. Love in your home. Love your kids. Love your spouse. Take care of your home. Be brave right here. Brave enough to be a good steward over it and clean it and manage it right well. Right? Steward it well, what God has given you. Do those things. Serve well in your home. Let it start right there. And when it starts right there, it will bubble out. to all the other places in your life. Trust me, try it and see. It will. It will. Y'all have a blessed day, and I've kept a little bit longer. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. I really hope it is Tuesday because I keep saying it is Tuesday. Okay. Know why I got my days mixed up. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will see y'all tomorrow on the EMJ Daily. Bye, guys.